Okay, so look, boom, I'm back here. Recording this a little bit later, but it's okay. Y'all still getting it this morning. I'm gonna catch y'all up with day two. I'm gonna catch myself up. I do want to start this video off with a pre-thing. Like, so previously, right? I mentioned there was this black dude, and I wanted to like use his stuff in the video and like shout him out or whatever. Well, that nigga got to talking about lawyers. He got to talking about lawsuits, all that other stuff. So I technically didn't have to redo this video. Okay. So if you want to blame somebody, blame Mr. Dennis Byron, okay, for he throwing out too many legal jargon, talk to my nah. And he was only just talking to like academics in them, but I ain't got time for that. I'm a small scale nigga. Like I I I don't have it. I don't have it. Like if he sues me, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. So I ain't got time for that. So I'm gonna fall back to my guy again, Lord for hire. Because and I'll say this: like I watched I watched Mr. Dennis Barnes conversation with academics. It was boring. It was a bit boring. It was a bit boring. Academics was like doing most of it, but academics learned everything he learned from uh, Milo Mob, whatever the fuck that girl name is. But she not bad. She gave out a lot of juice. I have that content as well, and that was in the original, but I don't know how she feel. And if he already tripping, I don't know if academics and her are tripping. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just good on it. Okay. I'm just good on it. So without further ado, let me get into it. I just had to prerequisite that because I just want y'all to understand like there's other people doing coverage or whatever, and I wanted to, but they just not with it. So anywho, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Run it, Mr. Run it, Mr. Lawyers for Workers. I'm gonna put all his links.
Tory Lanez trial.
I'm put all his links in the fucking bio. All right. Put all his links in the fucking bio. Let's go.
Way it started with Meg the Stallion testifying. I'm going to take you through what she testified about in the morning. We're currently on lunch break. She's going to come back and complete her testimony this afternoon. It started with questions about Tory Lanez. She testified that she knew him only for a short time leading up to this incident. They were friends. She was asked, "Were you intimate?" She said yes. She was at.
So she, dude, how can look this trial is gonna come down to credibility. How she been lying for 2 years? How you been lying for 2 years? Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Were you exclusive? She said quite happily no. Then they asked her about her relationship with Kelsey. She's
quite happily no. So was you fucking the baby and Ben Simmons or no? No, okay, no, I can't be that way. Anyway, let's keep going.
She's known Kelsey since freshman year of college. How do you know her? How would you describe the relationship? I found her answer very interesting. She said, I quote, "We did everything together." They asked her, "Hey, how do you feel about?"
I promise we're gonna get through this video. We're gonna get through this damn video. Anyway, I'm not gonna interrupt him too much more. I'm gonna let him go.
Here today, she was struggling through the testimony. I was a little surprised at her answer. She said, "I don't feel good. I can't believe I have to come do this." Not really sounding like a victim to me. She's a strong black woman. That's the image that the jury, I think, would have gotten of her. And I expected her to say something more like, "I'm here for justice. I'm here to tell my truth. That man shot me." They asked her about when they left the party and when Tory got there. So she explained that initially she had gotten there with a larger group of people. Then later she asked Tory to come. By the time Tory got there, it was a lot fewer people. And then towards the end of the night, they asked her who was left. And she said it was basically just me, Tory, and Kelsey. And then we got in the pool. Then she said that when they were in the pool, her wig started getting loose. It was coming off. She felt uncomfortable, so she wanted to leave. She told Kelsey. Her and Kelsey went to the driver and said, "Hey, we want to leave." And this brings up the first point of contention where, according to Meg, the driver said, "I won't leave without Tory." Now, obviously, Tory's team says Meg said she won't leave without Tory. And then the person actually, the defense attorney asked, "Well, why didn't Tory want to leave?" And everybody was waiting for the answer to that question because that's the whole Kylie Jenner angle. Unfortunately, defense objected. The judge said sustained. She didn't answer the question, why didn't Tory leave? The whole situation in the car. She testified that, "Hey, look, we all got in the car. I got out and arguments started to break out. basically Tory started the argument. I was shocked when she dropped and admitted that this argument started with Tory saying to Meg, hey, why are you snaking your friend like this? And basically revealing that he had hooked up with both of them, that they had been cheated on by him.
That's been
and this sort of led into the whole.
That's been a fact. I don't know why Meg been lying about a lot of stuff, bro. A lot. Even the persecution, a lot. Like, bro, like that's where we at. We at what? We at 3 lies now? We at what, 3? We at 3 lies? Keep going, bro.
Big fight. At one point, she gets out of the car, but then she did get back in because they convinced her to get back in, and then we get to the shooting. And here, there was some shocking stuff. So here's some of the key stuff. One, Meg described, hey, look, I got out of the car, I looked back over me, and then I saw Tory holding a gun, pointing it at me, and he shot me after he said, dance bitch. But then, this is the prosecution asking the questions, and even in the prosecution asking the questions, she said stuff that makes you scratch your head, which leads you to believe that what's going to happen under cross-examination. The prosecution asked her this: where was Kelsey when Tory was doing the shooting? You know what Meg said? Meg said, I didn't see Kelsey. I only saw Tory. Question: was she in your field of vision? Because she's right there. Where was she? If you can't answer that question, that doesn't seem like it adds up, especially not in a case where the theory from the other side is that there was a struggle and that Kelsey was the one who let off the gun. If the victim can't tell you where Kelsey is, that seems highly problematic to me. The other parts of the testimony that were a little bit confusing is they asked her, where was Tory? Was he standing on the car? Was he standing on the ground? And she said, well, he was shooting up over the window, but I don't know if he was standing on something. And they asked her, how tall is he? She said, I think he's like 5'3" or 5'4". He's taller than that, but that's not tall enough to shoot over the window of an Escalade while standing on the ground.
Listen. I'm at least, because I've seen Tory in person, I at least got like 2 or 3 inches on Tory. I can't shoot over the top of no damn Escalade like that, standing on the ground. So I know damn well Tory Lanez short ass, because he gonna give him a little bit more credit that he's taller. He's not. He ain't shooting over that. I'm dead fucking serious. He's not that fucking tall. He's not taller than me. Okay, y'all. He's not taller than me. So ain't no way. Anyway, let's go.
And then they asked her, hey, was he on the passenger door, or was he on the front door or the back door? That's the thing. She said he's on the passenger side, and they were like, all right, well, was it the front door or the back door? She said, I don't. The other part of her testimony that I found a little confusing, it didn't mesh with what the prosecutor said in his opening. The prosecutor said in his opening that Kelsey went to where Meg was, and that after Kelsey went to where Meg was, after Meg had been shot, that Tory was approaching them. Meg's testimony today was different. Meg's testimony was not that she got shot, she went away, and then Kelsey went to where she was, and then Tory came at the two of them. No, Meg's testimony is she got shot, she went away, and then she saw Kelsey and Tory both coming to them. Again, does not add up. We finished with, why did you not tell the police the truth? And this was very interesting, whereas typically prosecutors are in the business of supporting police officers. Here, they elicited testimony where Meg said, look, I didn't tell the police the truth because this was around the time George Floyd had been shot, and I thought if I told them the truth, they were going to shoot Tory. I didn't feel safe with the police. And I thought this was kind of weird, but she said it. She said, I'm a member of the Black community, and in my community, we don't cooperate. What do I think? I think that the rest of the direct testimony is going to come out. It will be interesting. I think the defense attorney has a lot of room. Hey, what's up, bro? I think the defense attorney has a lot of room to poke holes in the story. And I think the rest of the witnesses are going to say things that the defense attorney is going to have to show that it doesn't all add up. That if Kelsey was right there, how is Meg Thee Stallion going and telling you that when I turned around and I saw Tory shot me, I have no idea where Kelsey was?
Yeah, that don't make a lick. That don't make a lick of sense. Hold on. I'm gonna let that sit with you. I'm gonna grind through the rest of the information. Then I'm gonna talk about what I've seen in the other streams, and then that's gonna be that. That's gonna be your day 2 wrap up. Okay. Your day 2 recap. So hold on real quick.
What's up, guys? My name is Megan, and I help people move to China. If you like free health care, free transportation, and a free place to stay, and also traveling abroad, hit me up. My name is Megan, and I'm rocking with Homeroom with Smooth.
All right. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Megan. I'm put The irony that I'm covering a Megan and then I'm promoting a Megan anyway. Y'all make sure y'all go check her out. Her link is gonna be in the description box per usual. Anyway, we got the last little bit of my man here, Lawyers for Workers. Okay, I'll make sure y'all check them the fuck out. Okay, check this man out. He's on Instagram. He's on TikTok. I don't know if he has a YouTube. Don't know. But I know he has Instagram and he has TikTok, and I'll be plugging those in the description box. Anyway, because y'all gotta follow him for this kind service. He's doing us a service. Okay, this man is the star of the show. He's literally the star of the show. His content, I personally speaking, I like his the best. Um, The other ones, they give a lot more information, but his is the best. Just entertainment value, and it's concise. Anyway, let's go.
Two of the trials in the books. Meg Thee Stallion has finished testifying. Let me catch you up on what happened in the afternoon session. It started with the prosecutor leading with this. She said, "Hey, Meg, I know we went a little fast this morning. I want to slow down." And Meg said, "Yeah, I was a little nervous." And then Meg actually said, these are her words, she said, "I want to feel strong. I want to come off strong," and I didn't. And then she proceeded to testify, and she did come off a lot stronger, a lot more sure of herself in the afternoon session. There were powerful moments talking about he shot me, talking about the pain and the trauma and the emotion this whole situation has caused her, talking about how she initially did not want to do this. She wanted to try to protect Tory. And so there were very powerful moments in the testimony. She explained that ultimately she did decide to go to the police and say that Tory was the shooter because of the false narratives that Tory had put out there. In her mind, she felt like she was a grown woman. She shouldn't have been hanging out with these people, getting involved in this mess. I'm not quite sure who these people that like
Right.
was referring to when she was like, "Oh, I can't be hanging out with them." She was hanging out with like Kylie Jenner, her assistant Tory Lanez. So I guess she just meant Tory. I thought that statement was very indicative about how Meg feels about this whole situation, which is basically that she did nothing wrong, she had nothing to do with this mess, and she just wants to be completely removed from the whole situation. She denied that Kylie Jenner told her to leave. She denied that the security guard, and Kelsey had at one point left and then came back because she said, "I want to go back to get Tory." She said that it was the security guard who wouldn't leave without Tory, and that's why she was there. But at the same time, she also admitted that she didn't want to leave without Tory. So again, there was a lot of this. She just didn't want to say anything that made her image look bad, and I don't know why. She denied that there was any sort of relationship between Kelsey and Tory, which could have led to her being accused of going behind Kelsey's back.
How? How is what he's? How is him saying? How is her? She does realize he just put her foot in her mouth, right? Because now, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all watch. Because I know more than y'all. So I'm gonna let him cook.
In the car, she admits that in the car, Kelsey accused her of going behind her back. So I don't know how she's denying that there's no relationship. The defense attorney asked her, "Hey, what did Kelsey mean when Kelsey said that this isn't the first time you've gone behind my back?" And Meg said, "Oh, I don't know." Then we get to the shooting sequence, and I think the defense attorney did a really good job here focusing on the
Yeah. Look, you can't say that, yo, you went behind my back, right? If Kelsey and Tory didn't have anything going on, that don't make sense. It don't add up. You're trying to save face. You're trying to save character. Listen, it's 2 years ago, okay? Look, just straight up be honest. Look, my mother just died. I was an alcoholic. I was drinking too much. I was drinking on stream. I was drinking in the clubs. I was drinking at home. I was drinking. Okay. And I started to do behavior that was not becoming of me. The way I just said that, right, and taking all the earnest on her, right, just admitting all fault, just take it all on her. You're already a victim. You're gonna get the sympathy card of, oh my God, look, she's going through all of this. You're not playing on your fucking cards. Whoever the fuck coached you was terrible. Okay. If she wanted this to be over and with a W, whoever coached her was terrible. You see how I came up with that on the fly? Like on the fly, like boom, boom, get emotions, get people involved, get people feeling her. Like, because if you say that and you take all earnest on you, right? What the fuck the defense gonna do besides look like an asshole? look like an asshole. You know what I'm saying? And then there's no holes to poke in your story. But now I bet he's finna say it. I bet he's finna get into it. I bet he's finna get into it.
That, hey, did Meg the Stallion actually see who was shooting the gun? I don't think there's any doubt that 5 shots rang out. The question is who pulled the trigger? Was somebody pointing at her, and who? The defense attorney established this: that Meg is in the front seat, front passenger, that Kelsey is directly behind Meg, and that Tory is in the rear passenger seat. He got Meg to testify this: Meg gets out of the car, shoots.
Listen, that car, that placement of where people are is important. So I'm gonna go back and play that again for y'all because this is important.
Doubt that 5 shots rang out. The question is who pulled the trigger? Was somebody pointing at her, and who? The defense attorney established this: that Meg is in the front seat, passenger, that Kelsey is directly behind Meg,
behind her.
Tory is in the rear passenger seat.
Right.
He got Meg to testify this: Meg gets out of the car. She walks a couple steps to the front of the car by the absolute front, and then she goes a couple steps beyond that. All of this took a couple seconds. Within that time, apparently, Tory Lanez has made it from the rear passenger seat to now being on the passenger side. And from the passenger side, he pulls out a gun. She said he pulled the gun. From where, it's not clear, but he pulled the gun. He points it at her and shoots 5 times. Right before shooting, he yelled, "Dance, bitch," leading her to turn around and then see him with the gun. He pulls it, points, shoots. Where's Kelsey in all this? She has no idea. What does she then do? She then crawls away. The part that the defense attorney focused on is how, in a matter of seconds, does he get from the rear passenger to having a gun in his hand to being on the passenger side in position to shoot over the window at you, all in a matter of seconds. To me, there had to be something else that happened, and that
Tory Lanez ain't John Wick. Okay, if the question was, did John Wick shoot you? Absolutely. This nigga could have shot her from the fucking trunk. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case. That's not what we're dealing with right now. Oh my ass lip ass. Anyway, let's keep going.
Sequence of events from the time she got out of the car and the time the shots rang out. And then she completely denied that there was any sort of altercation between her and Kelsey. As to whether there was an altercation between Kelsey and Tory, and there has to be some altercations because there's a fingernail on the ground and there's jewelry on the ground. And so and Kelsey has blood on her. Kelsey has her swimsuit strapped with.
Megan ain't want to say this, but Megan beat Kelsey ass. Okay, Megan beat Kelsey ass. And again, I that police statement. Okay, if you go back to my first video, the police statement that's in there. Okay, I edited it in. The dude said he's seen 2 women fighting. One of them got their ass beat and start crawling up his driveway. And you saying there's no altercation between none of y'all? Bruh, she just lying for no reason, bro. She lying for no reason. When witness number 1, when the dude that gave the the witness that gave the best testimony ever on paper, when he gets to the stand on I believe it's day 4, bruh, 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 Megan gonna look like so much more of a liar. Like she's lying now, she's lying then, she lied to Gayle King. This don't make no damn sense. Just tell the fucking truth so we can be done with this shit. Because honestly, if she came in, she told the truth, and she still said Tory shot her, he's going to fucking jail. Because that's how it works for niggas. He's going to jail. But right now, he's not going to jail. He's probably finna fucking skate because her credibility is ass. And Kelsey gonna get up there, her recount gotta match Megan's recount. That's not finna fucking happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And plus, the persecution already gave a different angle. Like the only narrative that's fucking consistent, the only one that's consistent is Tory's, and that's the only reason why I'm rocking with it because it's fucking consistent. That's it. Like it's not like because women. I gotta rant real quick. People be like, "Oh, you hate women online." No, the fuck I don't. I don't fucking hate women. I love women. All right. I love people in general, especially black people. But god damn it, stop fucking lying. Megan just lies too damn much. That's it. That's all. This whole thing is just a lie. It's always lies that got us here. All lies that got us here.
off. So how did that all happen? And apparently there was a bump. She says that I saw a bump between Tory and Kelsey. And
Nigga, I don't give a fuck how hard you bump somebody. Hell, you can football tackle somebody. You're not breaking the strap on somebody's top. You're not pulling off a fingernail and then bleeding. Like, and there's blood everywhere. No, that's not that works. You don't just bump. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, there'd be casualties at Walmart every day.
yes, the prosecutors will use that to establish why Kelsey has got her strap ripped and jewelry on the floor broken and a fingernail lying on the middle of the street. Bottom line, her testimony was strong. It was powerful. It was a victim telling you that a man shot her. All right, so from here, I think there's two important issues with this case. One, what are the other witnesses going to say? What's the driver going to say? What's Kelsey going to say? And what is the neighbor? There was a homeowner who lived there, who was in the house that is very close, very adjacent to where all of this is unfolding. He would have seen and heard a lot. He's going to testify. The other thing, the defense did a really good job of establishing that, hey, Meg's timeline here of in a few seconds, Tory gets out of the rear passenger, gets onto the passenger side of the vehicle, yells, dance bitch, pulls a gun, lets out 5 shots. That there could have been a lot more that happened there in that sequence, because that's a lot of things happening in a very small amount of time. And it is not clear from Meg's testimony that a jury would go ahead and say, oh yeah, that man pulled a gun and he was shooting at. I could see the jury looking at that testimony, looking at that sequence of events, saying that doesn't add up and that means reasonable doubt. We're looking at it and saying, well, okay, maybe something happened here, but did this guy intentionally pull a gun and shoot at this woman? No, maybe there was another shooter. Maybe there's another explanation of how those gunshots rang out.
All right, cool. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Again, go check out Lawyers for Workers. Damn, this video's fucking long. Fuck. I wanted it to be shorter. I really did, y'all. I really did. I tried, but I had to give y'all everything. My original version, I managed to get it down there. Anyway, fuck the original. So look, y'all. Here's the key thing. Here's what's fucking important. All right. So from whatchamacallit? Hold on. I'm gonna play. Since I have it, I'm gonna play just a little bit of the audio, just a little bit.
Because they outlined how they moved the things. She had EJ go pack her shit up. Victoria, why you didn't fucking leave with him, who you came with? They said, did Tory or Quan even know that you were supposed to be riding back while you was putting shit in that car? Did y'all agree to that? She said no. So this is like a power. Who do you think you are to take over a nigga fucking vehicle and move your shit in his car? Basically, is what I was picking up. So
did she admit that pretty much they got loud and Kylie kicked all of them the fuck out?
No. She said that she wanted to go because her wig was slipping. Acknowledged happening in Kylie's house. She said that she recalled having a purse and that the luggage could have been Kelsey's in the car. And Kelsey, you need to be paying attention to that, because the whole thing is people asking all these damn questions about all these bags and shit up in this car. To me, to imply that this weapon could have been anywhere and all that kind of shit. And Megan sat up there and said there might have been Kelsey bags. She denied the damn bag. Even when they showed her the bags, she said, I got a lot of bags. She never claimed the shit in the car. So, girl, keep that in mind, because I know your ass sitting up watching someone, girl, and good luck tomorrow. So, now they're trying to paint the picture.
That fucking shit. That girl funny. She said, "Good luck tomorrow." Okay. I just wanted to play y'all that a little bit. And y'all can see that on an academics page. On academic page, he has that. I ain't messing with them like that. Like I ain't trying to play them games. Especially them YouTube copyright claim and all that. I ain't got time for that. The most important thing is, with everything that's said in the timeline that she's presenting, where the fuck is Kelsey? That's the elephant in the room. Where the fuck is Kelsey? She's like, I didn't see her. It's not. Look, if Kelsey has gunshot residue on her, right? And Tory's hanging. Here's the key kicker. Here's the kicker. She said he's hanging out of the vehicle, shooting over the top. Where the fuck is Kelsey to where she's getting gunshot residue on her? Where's she at? Where's she at? That is the key thing. That's the key thing. That is the takeaway. That's the takeaway. As Kelsey takes the stand today, all right, on day 3. This is your day 2 recap. Where the fuck is Kelsey? Keep that in mind as you watch everything today. Where the fuck is Kelsey? All right. All right. I'm gonna do a little extra. Y'all gonna get a little bonus video. Y'all can get a little bonus video because I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way to make content out of this. I watched an hour of a fucking live stream. I watched an hour of a fucking live stream. I watched an hour and a half of another one, and I got content. Okay, and these niggas playing with my emotions. All right. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna get that shit to y'all. But thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all subscribe. I'm up out of here. This been your day 2 recap on Homeroom.